Have you ever considered that a lifelong daily habit might actually pose a health risk? If you're over 65 or have loved ones in that age range, this is critical information. Daily bathing, something most of us see as essential, could be subtly detrimental to seniors. As a doctor with decades of experience caring for older adults, I've uncovered some surprising realities that might change how you think about cleanliness. Before we dive in, if you find this information valuable, please share it with others who might benefit. Your support helps us create more content like this. Now, let's explore these crucial insights. Shocking truth number 1. Overly hot baths can be dangerous for your heart. Have you ever wondered what's really going on inside your body when you immerse yourself in a steaming bath? Let me explain. When someone older, say over 65, enters very hot water, it triggers an immediate physiological response. Their blood vessels, especially those near the skin, dilate rapidly. This is called vasodilation, and it's the body's way of trying to release heat and maintain a stable temperature. This sudden expansion can cause blood pressure to drop, sometimes significantly. For a younger person, this might just cause a brief moment of lightheadedness when standing up quickly. But for older individuals, particularly those with conditions like hypertension, coronary artery disease, or poor circulation, this drop can be very dangerous. I remember one of my patients, a vibrant 90-year-old, who always told me, "Doc, I've taken a scalding hot bath every day since I was a teenager. It's my secret to strength." He seemed so resilient until one cold morning in January. He collapsed in his bathroom, suffering a heart attack brought on by that very ritual. He survived only because his daughter happened to be checking on him and found him immediately. After that, he never bathed alone, and his scalding soaks were over. His story is a stark reminder of a hidden danger. After 65, the autonomic nervous system, which regulates heart rate, blood pressure, and temperature, becomes less responsive. It can't adapt as quickly to sudden changes, like going from a hot bath to a cold room. This can lead to orthostatic hypotension, where blood pressure drops so much it causes dizziness, fainting, or falls. Worse, prolonged exposure to high temperatures increases the strain on the heart. I've seen that when someone over 65 stays in water hotter than 160 circumflex degrees F for more than 15 minutes, their heart works 20 minutes 30% harder. That's like a brisk walk, but you're stationary, in a slippery space where a fall could be devastating. So, how can you enjoy a bath safely? Here's what I recommend. First, lower the temperature, keep it between 100 and 140 circumflex degrees F. Test it with your wrist or the back of your hand. It should feel warm, not painful. Second, watch the clock, limit soaks to 10 minutes or less. Third, hydrate. Drink a full glass of water before and after your bath. Older adults are prone to dehydration, which worsens blood pressure drops. Next, rethink your setup. Install a shower chair to reduce the risk of slipping and provide a stable base if you feel dizzy. Finally, if you're over 80 or have health issues, never bathe alone. Tell someone you're getting in the tub or invest in a bathroom alert system. These precautions might seem like a lot, but they're worth it to avoid a trip to the ER or worse. Before we continue to the next point, if you're finding this information as helpful as we hope you are, consider exploring our other videos. We offer a range of insights designed to help you live a healthier and more fulfilling life. Shocking truth number 2. Daily bathing can severely damage elderly skin. We all love that squeaky clean feeling, but as you age, your skin needs a different approach. The older you get, the more delicate and vulnerable your skin becomes, and daily bathing, especially with hot water and harsh soaps, can accelerate damage. As we age, our skin's natural defenses weaken. By 65, skin produces about half the lipids in us it did in your 20s. These natural moisturizers keep skin supple, smooth, and protected. When you subject aging skin to daily hot water and soap, you're stripping away what little barrier is left. The heat dissolves the oils, and the soap breaks them down further, leaving your skin dry, flaky, and irritated. I saw this with a patient, a lovely 78-year-old woman I'll call Miss SH. She came to my office with relentless itching that kept her awake. Her arms, back, and legs were covered in red, inflamed patches. When I asked about her routine, she said proudly, "Doctor, I'm meticulous about cleanliness. I scrub myself head to toe every day with hot water and soap. It's how I've always done it." After examining her, it was clear her skin was so dry and cracked from overwashing that it had become a breeding ground for infection. Under a microscope, we even saw microtears, tiny breaches where bacteria could enter. She was devastated, asking if she had caused this just by trying to stay clean. Sadly, the answer was yes. Her habit had backfired. In a study I worked on, we found that elderly patients who bathed with soap more than 4 times a week were 60% more likely to develop significant dry skin, called xerosis. This isn't just cosmetic, it's a health risk. Dry, cracked skin is an invitation to infection. I've treated patients hospitalized with cellulitis and other skin infections that started as simple itching. To combat this, I've developed bathing strategies specifically for aging skin, prioritizing protection and nourishment over aggressive cleansing. Let's consider bathing frequency. I suggest reducing baths or showers to a maximum of 3 times per week. I know this might be shocking, especially if you're used to daily cleansing, but there's a good reason. As we age, our sebaceous glands, which produce sebum, the natural oil that protects our skin, become less active. This oil production diminishes, leaving skin more vulnerable. When you bathe daily, especially with hot water or strong soaps, you're stripping away what little oil your skin has. This can cause dryness, itching, and even cracking that can lead to infection. Imagine your skin as a protective shield. If you sand it down daily, it thins out, losing its ability to defend itself. By spacing out baths, you're allowing skin time to replenish its oils and regain its strength. Next, how you use soap. There's no need to lather your entire body every time you bathe. Focus on areas that need it: armpits, groin, and feet. These benefit from thorough cleaning. For the rest of your body, a gentle rinse with warm water or a swipe with a damp cloth is often enough. Overwashing these areas can worsen dryness and irritation. This selective approach protects your skin's defenses while maintaining hygiene where it matters. Which brings us to choosing the right soap. This might seem minor, but it's important. Many commercial soaps have an alkaline pH between 9 and 11. While they might make you feel squeaky clean, they're too harsh for mature skin. Our skin naturally has a slightly acidic pH around 5.5, which is crucial for protecting it. When you wash with alkaline soap, you disrupt this balance, weakening your skin. That's why I recommend a mild, pH-balanced cleanser, ideally between 5.5 and 6.0. These cleanse effectively without stripping moisture or compromising your skin. The result is cleaner, healthier skin that feels comfortable. Fourth, timing. I swear by the 3-minute rule. After bathing, apply moisturizer within 3 minutes of getting out of the water. In those moments, skin is still damp and pores are slightly open, making it the perfect time to lock in hydration. If you wait, the water on your skin evaporates, pulling moisture out and leaving it drier. Gently pat yourself dry, avoid rubbing, and immediately apply a high-quality moisturizer. Think of this as sealing in a layer of hydration. Before we get to the last point, we love hearing from you. Share your thoughts in the comments. Your feedback helps us create the content you want to see. Fifth, let's talk about what makes a moisturizer effective for aging skin. Not all moisturizers are created equal. Look for products with ceramides and hyaluronic acid. Ceramides are lipids that act like mortar between skin cells, helping lock in moisture and reinforce the skin barrier. Hyaluronic acid draws water from the air or deeper layers of your skin, plumping it up and smoothing fine lines. Together, these ingredients repair and protect, giving your skin the support it needs. Finally, let's address the sobering reality: the bathroom can be a hidden hazard, especially for older adults. Falls in the bathroom are common and the leading cause of injury among seniors. Wet floors, slippery tubs, and lack of support can turn a routine bath into a dangerous event. Recovering from these falls becomes harder with age, often leading to fractures or worse. By bathing less often, using gentle products, and moisturizing effectively, you're reducing the time spent in this high-risk zone. Add safety measures like non-slip mats, grab bars, and a shower chair to transform your bathroom back into a sanctuary. Let me share a story that underscores how fragile life can become with age. Last winter, an 88-year-old gentleman who lived a full, independent life stepped out of his bathtub. His foot slipped on the wet surface and he fell, fracturing his hip. The operation went smoothly, but his life was never the same. Post-surgery, he struggled to regain mobility. Within months, he moved into an assisted living facility, a transition that felt more like a surrender. That one fall didn't just shatter a bone, it fractured his entire way of life. It's a reminder that something as simple as stepping out of a tub can unravel everything. 38% of all bathroom falls occur during or immediately after bathing. For seniors who suffer fractures from these falls, the 1-year mortality rate hovers around 25%. 1 in 4 don't make it through the year following such an injury. So what's driving this? Slippery bathroom floors, sudden changes in blood pressure, and the natural decline that comes with aging. But these risks aren't inevitable. They can be mitigated. Start with non-slip mats inside and outside the tub. Banish loose rugs. Install grab bars near the tub and toilet. Consider a shower chair. Beyond equipment, adjust your habits. Move slowly when exiting the tub. Take your time standing up. If you feel dizzy, sit back down. If you're over 80 or living alone, ask for help. Before we move on to the next topic, if you're enjoying this content, please let us know. Your feedback is valuable to us. Let's pivot to a fourth overlooked danger, temperature regulation after bathing. As we age, our bodies lose some ability to maintain a consistent internal temperature. People over 80 can have up to a 40% reduction in their capacity to adapt to temperature swings. This becomes a serious issue after a hot bath. Let me paint a picture. Last January, a 92-year-old woman decided to unwind with a warm bath before bedtime. After stepping out, she didn't dry off completely. She sat in her drafty living room, still damp, wearing only a thin nightgown. Within an hour, her body temperature plummeted to 94.1 A circumflex degrees F, a textbook case of hypothermia. Her family found her shivering and rushed her to the hospital. She survived, but it was a terrifying wake-up call. Managing your body temperature is critical. Warm your bathroom before you even step inside. Use a space heater or let the shower run hot to steam up the room. This minimizes the shock of moving from a toasty bedroom to a frigid bathroom. The moment you finish bathing, dry off immediately with a warm towel. Lingering moisture siphons heat from your body. Once you're dry, layer up quickly with warm clothing. Don't skip your hair. Wet strands can wick heat from your scalp. Slip on warm socks, a long-sleeve shirt, and a plush rug. Sip a warm drink after you bath. Herbal tea, hot water with lemon, or warm milk gently boost your core temperature. Time your bath strategically. Aim for mid-afternoon when the day is at its warmest. Morning baths can jolt an aging body with cold air, while evening ones leave you exposed to dropping nighttime temperatures. Now brace yourself for a fifth truth that might turn everything you've been taught upside down. Being too clean can weaken your immune system and leave you more susceptible to illness. I know it flies in the face of the adage that cleanliness is next to godliness, but when it comes to aging skin, overzealous hygiene can backfire. Your skin isn't just a barrier, it's a thriving ecosystem teeming with beneficial bacteria, your skin microbiome. These microscopic allies form a natural shield, fending off pathogens and keeping your body in balance. Frequent bathing, especially with harsh soaps, strips the shield away. While youthful skin rebounds quickly, for those over 65, the recovery is slower, leaving you vulnerable. I'll never forget a patient who brought this lesson home for me. An 83-year-old woman came to me plagued by persistent skin infections, angry rashes, and dryness so severe it cracked her skin. She'd been bathing daily with strong antibacterial soap, convinced it was the key to staying healthy. Instead, she'd scrubbed away her skin's natural oils and microbiome, opening the door to harmful bacteria through tiny fissures. We overhauled her routine, cut back to bathing 2 or 3 times a week, switched to a gentle cleanser, and added moisturizer. Slowly, her skin healed, the infections cleared, the redness faded, and she told me she finally felt at ease in her own body again. This isn't just one person's story. Elderly individuals over 75 who bathe daily with soap had 35% lower skin immunity than those who bathe just 2 to 3 times a week. So how do you stay clean without sabotaging your skin's defenses? Limit baths to 2 or 3 times weekly to give your microbiome a chance to rebuild. Ditch antibacterial washes, they're too aggressive. Opt for mild, pH-balanced cleansers instead. Focus soap on high odor areas and skip the full body scrub unless necessary. Finally, keep indoor humidity between 40% and 60% with a humidifier. Change can feel daunting when habits are decades old, but as an ancient Chinese proverb has in notes, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, the second best time is now. You can start today. No need to wait for a crisis. These aren't mere tips, they are acts of self-preservation, safeguarding your health, dignity, and comfort as you age. Thank you so much for sticking with me through this journey of uncovering surprising truths about bathing after 65. I hope it's been eye-opening and empowering for you. We encourage you to explore other videos on our channel, where you will find more valuable insights and tips for healthy aging.